Shalom. I'm glad that you came. On the way here this morning, I thought to myself how nice it would be if I was a singer or an entertainer and was able to make you laugh and make you happy. Unfortunately, that is not my task. And I hope you will bear with me. Whenever I am called on to speak about the camps, I am asked, how should I be introduced? What are my qualifications? Who am I? I'm a survivor. But what is a survivor? Is it a degree that we write after our name, like a doctor or a PhD? Or is it an expert with knowledge in biology or literature, or maybe a profession like a nurse or a telephonist? It is a fortunate thing that it doesn't show on our appearance, for we would be like lepers among the others. And therefore, we, the survivors, hide behind a mask. And so, this lecture will differ from the usual ones you are used to listening to. My background is not academic. My knowledge is based on real experience. As my children say, I am a graduate of the concentration camps. No diplomas were awarded to us. For many years, I could not bring myself to talk about this subject, especially to an open audience. The memories being too painful to recall. Most of us survivors are dumb, mute, and silent. Our eyes cry without tears. Our lips are sealed by fear of letting out words that could bring back memories we cannot live with. Every time we open up and remember, the rhythm of our life is shattered, and suddenly we realize that we, the survivors, have two lives running parallel. The one that we are living every day, and the other that lives within us. 4 decades have increased our knowledge of the Holocaust as such, but not our understanding of it. There is no clearer perspective today, no deeper understanding and comprehension than immediately after the war. Indeed, we know that any attempt to assess the historical significance of the Holocaust means trying to explain in rational context events which cannot be encompassed in rational categories alone, or described solely in the usual style in historical analysis. And the perfect example is the Demjanjuk trial that has been going on for a year in Israel, where the questioner could not understand what he was asking, and the words of the witnesses could not describe what they had lived. Before I tell you about the concentration camps, let me tell you how a survivor feels. A survivor is an actor experiencing her art. She puts on nice clothes, matched up with a smile, and tries to recapture the pleasures of life when she becomes painfully aware of her inability to do so. For example, a survivor will go to a concert, and while listening to the music and seeing hundreds of people being together, there will appear in her mind a picture of her mother gasping for air in the gas chambers. A survivor will go to a party but feel lonely in the crowd. A survivor will be very quiet but scream inside. A survivor will cry but pretend to her children that it's a mayhem. A survivor will make a large wedding, invite a great many people, but the ones she wants most will never have. A survivor will go to a funeral and not cry for the dead that died, but for those that were never buried. A survivor will reach out to you and not let you get close, for you remind her too much of the difference between you. Remind her too much of what she could have been but never will. A survivor is a wife, a mother, a friend, a neighbor, yet she remains unknown to all. A survivor is a restless, tortured person. One thing they all enjoy are the children. Because from all the deaths they have left behind, they have given life. And that was a victory over Hitler. Am Israel Chai. I expose myself to you and remove the mask of the survivor so you can become aware of the full impact of the Holocaust. To understand that when the Germans killed the 6 million Jews, you may as well know what happened to those that survived. This you cannot study in your textbooks. Our pain is not on record. But it is important for you to know, since you are at the threshold of your life, and some of you may become future leaders. And it is in the democracies like America or like Czechoslovakia was, where the democracy is taken for granted, that tragedies like the Holocaust did happen and can happen again. My name is Hana Greenfield. I was born in Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia, that was one of the beautiful little countries in Central Europe.